Good day! Please do subscribe to my channel and don't forget to follow me on my Facebook page. Thank you! For this video tutorial for grade 8, we will talk about rectangular coordinate system. Rectangular coordinate system or Cartesian plane is a system in which the location of a point is given by coordinates xy that represent its distances from perpendicular lines that intersect at a point called the origin, which is equivalent for the ordered pairs of 0, 0. It is invented by a French philosopher and mathematician who is René Descartes. So this is an example of Cartesian plane or coordinate plane. And we have the given coordinates xy, wherein x is the x-axis or this x-axis, which is the horizontal line, and y coordinate is the y-axis, which is this vertical line. As you can see, the x-axis on the right have the numbers positive, numbers from 1 to 7 and so on, and on its left, or the negative numbers, while the y-axis have the positive numbers upward and negative numbers downward. So when we said x coordinate, that is called the abscissa, and the y coordinate is called as the ordinate. So we have the four quadrants, quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this center is called the origin, which has the ordered pair of 0, 0. So let us talk about the quadrant 1. Quadrant 1 have the coordinates of xy, which are positive numbers. Positive for the x coordinate and positive also for the y coordinate. So we have the given example 1, 5. 1 is for the x-axis and 5 is for the y-axis. Next is the quadrant 2, negative and positive. Negative, or the value of x, or the x coordinate is negative, like negative 2, and the y coordinate or the ordinate is the positive number, which is positive 3. Quadrant 3, negative, negative, like negative 4 and negative 1, and quadrant 4, positive, negative, like 5, negative 5. And we also have the x-intercept, wherein the value of the y-coordinate is 0 and the x or the x-coordinate must not be equal to 0. And then we have also the y-intercept, wherein the value or the x-coordinate is 0 and the only given value is the y-intercept. So let us now plot the points of the given ordered pairs for each quadrant. So let us have the quadrant 1, which have the ordered pairs of 1, 5. So kapag magpa-plot tayo ng points, una tayong titingin sa x-axis and then kung saan nag-intersect ang x and y axis or coordinates, doon tayo magpa-plot ng points. For example, for this quadrant 1, we have ordered pairs 1, 5. So, 1 for the coordinate and x coordinate and 5 for the y coordinate. So, since dito nag-intersect ang 1, 5, dyan tayo magpa-plot ng points. And then, kailangan palagi nating lagyan ng label ang point. It's either a capital letter kung mayroong name ang isang point, pero kung walang name, katulad nito, ilalagay lang natin yung given ordered pairs. So let us name this point as 1, 5. Next, for the quadrant 2, negative 2 and positive 3. So dito tayo titingin sa left side ng x-axis, negative 2. And then, upper part of the y-axis, since y is positive, so this is the positive 3. So let us now plot the point for this quadrant 2. Yan. And then let us name this as negative 2, 3. Next, for the quadrant 3, -4 and -1, -4 of the x and -1 for the y. So, let us plot the point and then name this as -4, -1. Next is the quadrant 4, 5, -5. So, +5 ng x coordinate and then -5 of the y coordinate. So, dito sila nag-intersect. So, let us plot the point and then name this as 5, -5. Next is the x-intercept. Kung mapapansin nyo, 0 ang value ng y-coordinate, ibig sabihin, doon tayo mismo sa x-axis magpa-plot ng point. Since the given is +6, so dito tayo maglalagay ng point sa mismong x-axis. And then name this as 6, 0. Next is the y-intercept. 0 ang x, so doon tayo sa y-axis magpa-plot ng point. So, since ang -4 ay nasa baba, dito tayo maglalagay ng point. And then name this as 0, -4. Ganyan lamang kadali kung paano mag-plot ng given ordered pairs. So we are now done in plotting the points or how to plot a given points or ordered pairs. Let us now proceed in linear equation in two variables. It is an equation in the form of ax plus by equals c, where a, b, and c are constants and at least one of a and b are not zero. Dahil kapag parehong zero ang values ng variables a and b, wala tayong masasabing linear equation. This is also referred to as the standard form of linear equation. The symbols x and y are variables that represent any number that will satisfy the equation. The equation 2x plus y is equal to 2 is an example of a linear equation in two variables. This equation will only be true if we can find an ordered pair xy that will satisfy the equation. So, ang given na 2x plus y is equal to 2 is an example of linear equation. Bakit siya natawag na linear equation or linear? Ito ay dahil ang pinakamataas na exponent or highest exponent of the variables is 1 or wala tayong makikitang any numbers sa taas o sa right side or upper right ng given variables. So, this is an example of linear equation. So, for us to find the ordered pairs, we have to make the table of values. So, maglalagay tayo ng x sa taas and then y sa baba. Palagi dapat meron tayong values ng x. So, let us assume na meron tayong values of x na 0, 1, 2, and 3. And then next, paano natin hahanapin yung mga values ng y? This is by just substituting the values of x to the linear equation for us to find the value of y. So let us use these given values of x, which are 0, 1, 2, and 3, to the given linear equation for us to find the value of y. So if x is 0, then 2x plus y is equal to 0. Again, isa-substitute natin ang value na x na 0 doon sa linear equation natin or papalitan natin ang variable x na ito ng 0. So magiging 2 times 0 plus y is equal to 2. Ibig sabihin, inalis na natin yung x, pinalitan natin ng value of 0. So let us now multiply 2 times 0 is 0 and then bring down plus y equals 2. Next is to transpose 0 or this constant to the right side of the equation para ang matira na lamang sa left side ay ang variable y since we are looking for the value of y. So y equals 2 minus 0. And then the value of y is 2 because 2 minus 0 is 2. And then yung nakuha nating value ng 2 ay ilalagay na natin dito sa tapat ng 0. Ayan. And then meron na tayong unang ordered pair na 0, 2. Next, if x is equal to 1, since 1 ang kasunod, then 2x plus y is equal to 0. Again, substitute the variable substitute the value y to the variable x. So 2 times 1 plus y is equal to 0. 2 times 1 is 2 plus y is equal to 0. And then transpose 2 to the right side. So this will now become y equals 2 minus 2. Because kapag nagtatranspose tayo, the sign of the constant will change. So magiging negative 2. So y equals 0. And then, yung nakuha nating 0, ilagay naman natin sa baba ng 1. Next, if x is equal to 2, then 2x plus y is equal to 2. 2, and then substitute natin sa variable x ang 2. 2 times 2 plus y equals 0. 2 times 2 is 4 plus y is equal to 0, and then transpose. And then, the answer is negative 2. Ilagay natin ang negative 2 sa baba ng 2. Last, if x is equal to 3, then 2x plus y is equal to 0, is equal to 2. Substitute the value of x, which is 3. So 2 times 3 plus y is equal to 2. Next, 2 times 3 is 6 plus y equals 2. And then transpose the positive 6. So this will now become negative 6. And then the value of y is negative 4. So yung negative 4 ilagay naman natin sa tapat o sa baba ng 3. So meron na tayong apat na ordered pairs. 0, 2, 1, 0, 2, negative 2, and 3, negative 4. Okay, after nating makuha ang given ordered pairs of the equation 2x plus y equals 2, using the table of values like this, pwede na tayong mag-plot ng points. So, let us first plot the points or the ordered pair 0, 2, 0 of x, and then positive 2 of y. So, dito siya magpa-fall sa y-axis. And then, let us name this as 0, 2, since wala tayong given na capital letter to name the point. Next is 1, 0. May value ang x, pero walang value ang y. So, dito tayo mag-fall sa x-axis. And then, name this as 1, 0. Next, 2, negative 2, positive 2 of x, and negative 2 of y. So, dito siya mag-fall. And then, name this as 2, negative 2. And then, last, positive 3 of x-coordinate and negative 4 of y-coordinate. So, this will be this one. And name this as 3, negative 4. After nating maiplot lahat ng points sa ating given table of values, kailangan nating mag-form ng line or let us connect these given dots. Ayan. And then, the set of all solutions of an equation is called its graph. So, ito na yung graph ng 2x plus y is equal to 2. And then, the graph of a linear equation is a straight line. Kasi kapag hindi siya straight line, it is not the graph for the linear equation. So let us now proceed to the slope of a line. It is a number that measures its steepness or yung tarik or kung gaano kataas ang isang line. It is also characterized the direction of the line. It is determined by the rise over the run between 2 points. So slope of a line is determined by the small letter m equals rise over run. Meaning, we have to divide kung ilan yung units ng rise and then nung run. So, using this graph na nagawa natin kanina, let us determine the slope of a line. So, alisin muna natin yung dalawang points sa gitna. Gamitin natin yung dalawang ordered pairs. Ayan. Kasi hindi natin malalaman ang slope of a line kung isang point lang ang given. And then, for us to determine, we have to first find the rise. So, simula sa 0, 2, papunta sa 3, negative 4. So, since hindi tayo aakyat or pataas ang slope dahil nasa baba ang 3, negative 4, so, pababa yung ating rise. And then, papunta naman tayo sa kanan when we said run. So, let us measure the units from 0, 2 to 3, negative 4. And then, the run from here going to the right. Kapag ang rise natin is hindi pataas, o meaning pababa, ibig sabihin ang value dapat ng units ay negative. And then ang run, kapag pakanan, that is positive. And then kapag pakaliwa naman is negative. So since dito ay pakanan, meaning positive dapat ang ating run. Again, the rise is negative and the run is positive. So let us count the rise over run from 0 to hanggang 3, -4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So iyon na yung ating rise. And then run 1, 2, 3. So the equation for the slope of a line is m equals -6 over 3. And then we will just divide the two numbers, so the slope of a line of this given graph is -2. So I have here a given techniques or shortcuts kung paano natin malalaman kung ang slope ba ay positive or negative. So using this given, if the given graph or the line is uphill, meaning going up, or rise to the right, meaning the slope is positive. If this is downhill or if the line is going down to the right, the slope is negative. If the line is horizontal, meaning the slope is 0, always 0, and then if the line or the graph is vertical, meaning the slope is undefined. Given only 2 points x sub 1, y sub 1, and x sub 2, y sub 2 without the graph, you can find the solution or the slope of the line using the formula m equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1, or yung tinatawag nating the difference of y coordinates over x coordinates. So kung kanina nalaman natin ang slope ng isang line using its graph, na kung saan binilang lang natin yung rise over run. So ngayon, paano kung walang given graph ang isang linear equation? Or kung ang given lamang ay ang mga coordinates or yung ordered pairs. So we have the given example, find the slope of the line that passes through 3, -2, and 5, 2. So meron tayong dalawang ordered pairs wherein 3 is the x sub 1 and -2 is the y sub 1. X sub 2 is 5 and y sub 2 is 2 because xy ang ating ordered pairs. So we have the solution. X sub 1 is 3, y sub 1 is equal to -2, x sub 2 is 5, and y sub 2 is equal to 2. Now, we have to substitute these given pairs to the formula. So y sub 2 is 2, and then minus value of y sub 1 is -2 over 5 minus 3. And then, let us apply the rules for subtracting integers o yung tinatawag natin keep, change, change. So, i-keep natin yung 2. Minus will now become plus because that is KCC. So, change natin yung minus sa plus sign. And the -2 will be changed into +2. So, 2 minus -2 is +4 over 2 because 5 minus 3 is 2. And then let us divide 4 divided by 2. So, the slope for this given ordered pairs is +2. And then, since our slope is +2, meaning the slope of a given ordered pairs is uphill. Ibig sabihin, the line must be going up to the right. Let's have another example. Find the slope of the line that passes through 3, -3, and -4, 2. Solution, x sub 1 is +3, y sub 1 is -2, x sub 2 is equal to -4, and y sub 2 is +2. So again, let us use the formula m is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So let us now substitute. 2 or the value of y sub 2 is 2 minus -3 over -4 minus 3. Apply the process of keep, change, change. So 2 will be +2 and then minus will now become plus and -3 will be +3. Ganon din sa denominator. So, 2 minus negative 3 is positive 5, and negative 4 minus 3 is negative 7. And then, pwedeng ito na yung sagot natin, pero pwede nating ilagay ang negative sign sa numerator dahil ganun ang rule ng fraction. Or pwedeng ilagay natin siya sa gitna. So, the final answer for the slope is negative 5 over 7. As you can see, ang value ng slope natin is negative, meaning the graph of the given ordered pairs must be downhill, or the line must be going down to the right. So let us now summarize what we have learned in this rectangular coordinate system or Cartesian plane. We have two given coordinates. X coordinate is called the abscissa and y coordinate is called the ordinate. Next, we have the four quadrants. Quadrant 1, wherein the ordered pairs or the ordered pair is positive positive. Quadrant 2, negative positive. Quadrant 3, negative negative. And quadrant 4, positive negative. Next, what is linear equation in two variables? So the formula for this or the standard form of linear equation is ax plus by is equal to c. Remember, one of the given variable must not be equal to 0. The set of all solutions of an equation is called its graph. And then, the graph of a linear equation is always a straight line. The slope of a line is a number that measures its steepness. Kapag sinabing steepness, that is kung gaano kataas o kung gaano katarik ang slope ng isang line. And the formula for the slope of a line, first is m is equal to rise over run. Pero kapag walang given graph ang isang ordered pairs, we have to use the formula m is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So thank you for watching. If you have questions or suggestions, feel free to comment below. Enjoy learning mathematics. God bless us all.